Hey there. I've got some Boker Plus tech tools that I've modified that will be for sale in my Etsy shop. I think a while back I said I wasn't going to do any more of those, but I found a deal on some Carbon 2s that was fantastic. I just couldn't pass it up. So these are the Carbon 2s, and the Carbon series are the ones that obviously have carbon fiber scales. And they are different from the city versions, which have the black G10 scales. Now these are somewhat contoured. They're thicker in the middle and thinner at the edges. And they're different from the now discontinued Outdoor series, which have the OD green G10 scales. So these are the more expensive, fancier versions of the Boker Plus Tech tools. And these are the 2s. Now first, before I get into what the 2 has and the way they come from Boker, just know that all Boker Plus Tech tools come with these rugged, high-tech handles, torque screw construction, stainless steel liners, which are smooth and strong, flush back springs, so there's no channels here to get dirt in or to feel, rough places. They all come with pocket clips, and with Boker Plus Tech tools, those are reversible. You can carry them tip up or tip down. They all come with a really nice main blade, a Sandvik 12C27 Swedish steel blade. And the blades are beefy, they're thick, they're attractive, they're a drop point hollow ground blade. Just again, really good steel. They come really sharp, and they got great action. Got a good sound when you close them. The 2s come with, in addition to the main blade, a can opener, screwdriver, wire stripper, bender. And the way they come from Boker, they come with an emergency blade. This little serrated blade, it locks out at an angle. Now, I guess it's intended for stripping seat belts or clothing from people in an emergency. So it kind of has a dull point, so I guess you wouldn't gouge anyone. This little dull point is also designed to serve as a screwdriver, either for small flathead screws or Phillips screws. But the problem with that is that it's easy to cut yourself when you're using it, and people have. So if you're going to use that as a screwdriver, it'd be best to use a pinch grip and not a hammer grip. That's easy to forget, and that can close on you, or your hand can ride up and you can get a nasty cut. So this is the tool that I replace with my modifications, but I always include the original part with my mods in case somebody wants to put it back or has a service issue with Boker, and you can put this blade back and send it in with your papers and have your warranty done. All these are new, brand new in the box, come with papers. With the emergency blade, there's also this little retractable lanyard hole in case you want to carry your knife with a lanyard hole rather than use a pocket clip. And then they have a corkscrew on the back, and you can see the steel liners here. They all come with a carbide glass breaker. Where is that? There it is. And these are very effective. I'll put at the beginning of the video my intro of me smashing a piece of glass, but there's a video online of a guy trying to kick out a tour bus window from the inside like you were trapped in a bus. And he kicks it and he kicks it and he kicks it and he kicks the hell out of it, but it doesn't break. He whips one of these out of his pocket and gives it a little pop, and the whole thing shatters. So pretty effective. Okay, so that's the way they come from Boker. What do I do to them? Well, the first mod that I do, and by the way, I only do mods that I think are really good, that I have confidence in selling. I want them to be really good. So there's 2 tools that I found that I can substitute in for the serrated angled blade that I think work really well. And the first is a can opener from an 84mm Victorinox. It's got a good snap, comes straight out of the knife. It's really firm. There's no wiggle, no wobble. Great action, snaps right back in there. It doesn't stick up. You can get to it easily. It just works really smoothly. And importantly, everything else works just as smoothly once you've replaced that part. So when you put the can opener in there, you have to take out the retractable lanyard hole. Spacer has to go in there. There's a lot of little tricks, so maybe I'll tell you about those later. Okay, so that's the first modification I do. Now, I used to reverse the pocket clips, but on the can opener versions, I'm not going to do that anymore. I find that the can opener works a little better if you leave the pocket clip at this end. You can just get up closer to the can. It still works fine if it's up here, if you want tip-up carry, but you just have to come at the can at a little bigger of an angle. And then the new modification that I've come up with is to replace that angled serrated blade with a small blade from a Victorinox. The Victorinox pen blade. And again, it's kind of hard to show you snap on a blade, but it snaps right out. Very firm in place. No wiggle, no wobble. It's got good action, good snap. Drops right in there, doesn't stick out. It's easy to get a hold of. And it just aligns with the overall knife very well. Now when you use a small blade instead of the serrated blade, you can keep the retractable lanyard hole. So that's there as well. And again, everything else functions smoothly and just like it should. You know, there's just no gaps in the liners or springs, or nothing is ill-fitting. They're very good mods, and I'm pretty confident about those two mods. So these will be for sale in my Etsy shop. I'll be offering a couple of each. I think I actually will offer a couple of these knives just in the state they come from, Boker, in case somebody wants the emergency blade. But when I do modifications, I go ahead and include the original part in case you ever want to put it back. You know, maybe you just want to use the emergency blade for a while. Or you may have an issue with another part of the knife and you want to send it back to Boker because you'll have the box and the papers. Put the emergency blade back, it'll be covered by their warranty. You can change your pocket clip, swap parts, make adjustments, everything with a T7 Torx tool. So just if you don't have one of those, they're very inexpensive, go out and get a T7. It'll allow you to work on the tension of the knife, take it apart to clean it, whatever you want to do. And that's one of the big advantages of these knives. Okay, well, I'm excited about those, and hope you go take a look at them. Again, I got a great deal on them, so I think they're going to be very attractively priced, modded or not. Thanks for watching.